So there we go. For some reason, my mic wasn't capturing my audio. Hi, hey there, it's me, Just Variety, and today we're gonna be just fishing. Just fishing in HoloCure. Here we go. Okay. I feel like the audio is a bit quiet on HoloCure. I'm not sure how quiet though. Just gonna increase the volume by one more. How about this? I think this is better. Anyway, so yeah, I saw Kay's update on Twitter where he talked about, no, or not really talked, where he just teased the new feature that's going to be added on the next update, which is like a chow mechanic from Sonic Adventures, if you're unfamiliar. And oh boy, am I not prepared for the chow mechanic. But anyway, let's get to work and fish. I guess we should farm too. And I have no idea how I'm gonna tackle this. The obtaining of the workers. I want my strongest worker to be a Takodachi. So I'll look into that probably next month. Just because I had been given more time by KU to prepare for the next update, and by the looks of it, it doesn't look like a cheap update. It looks like I'm gonna need millions of gold holocoins. Okay, let's plant more tomatoes. Oh. Hello, Ino. Wait, I'm locked in. There we go. Alright, time to fish with Ayame. So yeah. Oh, whoops. My mic peaked. I think my mic is too loud. Or no, actually, I'm just very buried in my audio. As in my voice audio. My voice decibel. The loudness of my voice. Whatever. But yeah. This Ami's skin is so cute. Oh, thanks, Ina. Okay, there we go. Sure. Look, it's my thumbnail. Sort of. Sort of. There are a bit of stuff that aren't the same. Yeah. So, I didn't stream last week because honestly, I thought our midterm would come this week. Yeah. I thought our midterm would come this week. So, I assumed that last week would be our completion week. And during our completion week, it usually takes very long because we have to pass a lot of stuff. We have to submit in a lot of work, like some papers, essays, whatever, activities, projects, quizzes, tests, you know, all those stuff, school stuff basically. So I thought our midterm would be this week and our completion week would be last week. So I didn't schedule any streams for last week because I thought it was gonna be busy due to it being completion week. It was still busy, but not because it was completion week. It was really just busy because the teachers were also... The idea for the schedule was fishing was going to be the first stream I did after my 1 week break because yeah, just like a warm up for the future games I'm gonna be playing. But for now, I really don't have any games planned. And now I think it also functions as a double-edged sword. Just gonna check on something real quick. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. I was monitoring my stream, but for some reason it auto played into a different stream. I guess the stream lag, which forced me to get kicked off. But what if? Okay, wait. The potatoes are finished. But now I feel like this fishing stream now works as a double-edged sword, because aside from it warming me up to get back into streaming at this time with class, I think it also now functions as like a chilling place, a place where I can just calm down and rest, especially with Ame's announcement. Again, it is really hard for me to talk about this. Wait. Which one do we have the most little of? Onion, carrot? Yeah, onion and carrot. Oh man, that too, that as well, onion. Don't even get me started on Aqua's graduation too, and her very anime-esque ending with Pecora. This year, man, it has just been one beatdown after another. Feels like, oh man, an end of an era. But an end of an era could only imply a start of a new one. So I am looking forward to what will happen next. As a fan of this community, of this company for 4 years now, because I feel like I've started being a fan around the same time it debuted. Yeah. I trailed off again, which I remembered, oh my gosh, about commentating and impromptu stuff that I'm saying, because every stream I do is impromptu basically. Whatever I'm saying, it's not something that I'm taking off of a script. Maybe sometimes I do have outlines on what I say, on what to say, especially during the Idol Showdown stream, because I had a plan going into that stream. And this impromptuing today reminded me that we actually have an impromptu speech today. And normally I wouldn't be panicking, or I wouldn't be complaining. I'd just be chill and okay with it, because I already have a lot of experience with that, with speeches in front of a crowd, impromptu or not. I don't really care too much, because I've done it so many times that the pressure is just desensitizing at this point. But the reason I bring it up now is, oh my gosh, okay. The reason I bring it up now is because I am Filipino. I've already told that before on stream. So the thing is, our impromptu speech for today will be, oh my gosh, will be in Filipino. And oh boy, am I not good in my own home language. Good luck to me, I guess. But I feel like the main part of impromptu speeches, I guess backbone that goes into it, I think is the experience. The way your mind works while standing in front of a crowd, while standing in front of an audience, and then your brain is like thinking what to say, how to make it coherent and cohesive, while also displaying confidence and the such. I feel like the main point of doing those types of speeches are heavily supported by your experience. Wait, I feel like I'm being redundant. I can't really hear myself, though there is music on the stream. Also, I haven't I don't know if you noticed, I added that just today, just earlier. HoloLive Music Studio, Bossa Nova and Jazz Mix. I just added it now. Though there is music on the stream, I can't really hear the stream's music, but instead I'm listening to my own playlist. So right now, what I'm hearing is Narissa singing In My Feelings. Go listen to it, by the way. Also, if you still haven't. Also, stream Chikutaku. Let's get it to 1 million before Ame goes the Ame way. Though I am not that big, I'm just a very, very tiny, I'm just a speck of a content creator. I hope this message gets to others to stream Chikutaku. Please. I keep seeing whenever people graduate, whenever VTubers graduate, I keep seeing people say like, oh, let's take this song to 1 million or to a certain milestone before they graduate. And I keep seeing those and I help most of the time. But whenever the person in question does graduate, I never see the music video that the people are saying to take to a certain milestone, reach that milestone. But for Ame, I really want us to reach the milestone of getting 1 million views. Oh, and as for the music, I'm all over the place. Trailing off. I fell off. No. Anyway. But about the music, I said that earlier because it's confusing me, especially if the music I'm listening to is an English music. I'm speaking in English and the thing that I'm listening to is also in English. It's very confusing because I rely heavily on my inner monologue and my inner thoughts in trying to get across what I'm trying to say. If that there, I paused because I tried clearing out what I wanted to say, but at the same time it was very difficult because I was also listening to Narissa. Like the accidental slip that I might say in my feelings, even though I don't mean anything about my feelings. It's just the music that I'm listening to. Anyway, Mean Gene time, Karen. Also, I kinda want to... Oh, thank you, okay? I also kinda want to play a couple of stages this stream. Just a quick play, I guess. Like, I wanna play test with Ame real quick. See if I can come up with a challenge I can do. Because as a tribute to Ame, I don't even know what I'm saying. As thanks to Ame. I don't know. The announcement has been destroying me from within. When sometimes I think about like heroes and their weaknesses. So let's say like the most obvious reason being Superman and his kryptonite being quite literally kryptonite. That idiom even came from Superman himself. Someone's kryptonite meaning someone's weakness. Sometimes I think about that because when me and my friends talk about like imaginary situations and like fictional stories between us where we picture ourselves as heroes, I always bring up the idea that if I was like a character that would have a weakness, I feel like the easiest weakness that someone can abuse of me is getting into my head, either mentally or emotionally, because I really stick out to those parts of me. Not physically, though I do get hurt very easily physically as well. I don't know, to me it just feels like defeating me mentally and emotionally hits way harder. Like, for example, if I was in a who's smarter competition with someone I know I'm smarter than, and then they beat me, that hurts my ego. And I don't know. Recently, me being classmates with my friends has not been helpful in removing that idea of mine of being very boastful to my friends. But I don't know. We've been just quote unquote listening to class. Not really, because somehow we managed to figure out ways we can do other stuff while in class. And recently, actually, our advisor, our teacher, announced in class that some of the students have been wearing earbuds actually. Oops, earbuds is something entirely different. That students in class, during class, have been wearing earbuds, and she has been getting reports from other teachers that some students were wearing earbuds during class, whether it had music or not. It just looked like they weren't listening to class, which is fair. You shouldn't be using earbuds during class. But I point that out because I'm actually a contrarian. I agree with the idea that it is bad to wear earbuds in class. However, I am hypocritical about it because myself, I wear earbuds during class. And for any of my teachers, if they're listening here, please don't listen like what I do in your class. Not just joking. But yeah. But hey, you don't know who I am. Wait, whoa. Okay, there we go. You don't know who I am. I've never said my name in this channel. And my voice is certainly not very specific to this one kid in your class. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Whoops. Thanks, EOP. But yeah, recently I held off using my earbuds for now because the teacher told us that if we were spotted using earbuds during class, it would get confiscated, and I do not want to get my earbuds confiscated because I actually use it to fall asleep. And it's funny because a couple of days ago or weeks, I can't remember when it happened, even though it was just recent. When me and my friends had a sleepover at where I also live, they were doubting that I actually indeed used earbuds to sleep, and then their reactions to me just wearing earbuds before going to bed was not really funny, but it was interesting. I found it a bit humorous and quite silly. Okay, wait, I need to focus. I'm counting which crop I don't have a lot of. So here the list is 369, nice. Multiples of 3, 369, 364, nice. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. Oh my Why can't you run when you're walking with a with another member? Anyway, that wasn't an annoyed grunt. I just burped. Oh my gosh, Gura, Gara. I'm gonna miss Ame-same. She went to Ame. Gura, hello. I'm gonna miss these two. Their banter. I feel like Autofister is like a modern version of Ame-same, bro. A more modern and I guess a bit more chaotic version of Ame-same. But honestly, as someone who grew up with with Ame-same, aside from me already saying it multiple times that I'm gonna miss them, I feel like I've grown accustomed to their pacing and tempo and rhythm with each other. And yo, I also told this to my friends, and so if you didn't know, in day 2 of Breaking Dimensions, I can't remember who got showed first. I think it was Gura that was showed first. But so in day 2 of Breaking Dimensions, Gura had a segment where she sang Idol. And in the beginning, the camera was only showing like one person. But when this is just from me hearing it on YouTube and Twitter about people reacting to it. But apparently, it looked like Gura was just there by herself going to sing Idol. But the camera panned out and showed Ame. Or maybe it was the other way around, where Ame got shown first and then Gura was behind her. I can't really remember. But the point is, the surprise and build-up, the sudden surprise for Ame-same during day 2 of Breaking Dimensions. I didn't watch it because I'm broke, gang. But just from the stories, that's crazy. I could just imagine the energy. So I'm actually considering on buying the archives. At least on Christmas, so I'd have some money to spare. But at the same time, I really don't want to have any expenses, because I'm planning on buying something far more important, which is a new phone. And I actually already have an idea on what to do once I get my new phone, because one of the things I've been looking forward to once I do get my phone will be a better camera for streaming, a better hand cam. Because I feel like I already said this before. If you didn't know, the camera I used was obviously from my phone. It was just casted to OBS on my computer. But the thing I used to cast my phone camera to OBS was Video Ninja. And for any of you who know the world of cameras in OBS, Video Ninja is very outclassed by DroidCam OBS. And the reason as to why I use Video Ninja is because my current phone can't handle DroidCam OBS. I already tried it during some of my breaks before, some of my streaming breaks. I tried setting up DroidCam OBS on my current phone and it just froze, bro. Why is it called being frozen if the phone's overheating? But yeah, my phone cannot handle DroidCam. But based from the reviews of other people that have used DroidCam, it looks very promising. So I'm really expecting to someday get to use DroidCam. It would be interesting if I could do a, I guess, Rubik's Cube stream, or Rubik's Cube, just a short Rubik's Cube stream to probably test Droid Cam. I harvested the crops too early. I could probably plant more, but I want the crops to grow simultaneously. So yeah, just a quick Rubik's Cube stream will probably be good, just to test Droid Cam's capabilities, especially the frames per second and the quality, because if I do a Rubik's Cube stream, most likely the main stream, the main video, the main source or scene that you're seeing will be my hand solving the Rubik's Cube, and then at the corner there will just be CS timer so you can see my time. Also, the latency is actually something I want to take a peek at, because if you dig not too deep enough, but if you just dig for a couple of videos on my videos tab on my channel, you can see that I have one Rubik's Cube video where I did an average of 5. That's where you solve 5 scrambles on the Rubik's Cube and then average out your times across those 5 attempts. I actually had a difficult time editing that video, because the video of my hand solving the Rubik's Cube and the video of CS timer getting recorded were actually 2 separate recordings, and I had to align them with each other. That's before I had Video Ninja set up. But I feel like even if I did have Video Ninja set up during that time, it won't be any help, because Video Ninja also has a very noticeable delay. There's this one time I was in Discord with Bash. We were playing Valorant, and I had him monitor my hand cam with my inputs in Valorant, and he too noticed that there was a delay. So yeah, Droid Cam, I mean Video Ninja. So I am looking forward to trying out Droid Cam. Okay, 372 on Carrot, 369 on Radish. Right, I should probably also start farming gold, though there is most likely still a month before the next. Oh wait, I just realized there's a glare at the top here. That's cool. I should probably start obtaining points, because even though there's still a month of leeway before the next update, 2 million isn't gonna cut it. 2 million is just scraps basically. And that's just furniture we're talking about. Getting the new characters to G rank 20 at the very least will also be very expensive, because I do not want to use my, what is that, the gachas tiers, the gacha players tiers, or whatever it was called. I can't remember anymore. I don't want to use that. I want to see like the total denominator of how many rolls I used in order to get my desired outcome. I'm pretty sure for each banner of gacha, hyena, for each banner, I feel like there's definitely at least one character from each banner that only has G rank 20, while the others have like G rank 50 or something. Because I just roll again and again until I get all of them to G rank 20. Iname-same. Oh my gosh, I just remembered it. Oh wait, actually Gura Gura spawned in. That's cool. So it is actually Inami-sama. That reminded me of hacking End of a Life. That's so sad. And I love the detail. Someone pointed this out on Twitter. I'm not the one that noticed this, but someone on Twitter pointed out that when Iname-same, Ina-ame, and Gura sang End of a Life during their 4th anniversary live, someone noticed that the lines that Gura had sang, were actually lines that signified that the person was willing to wait for the other person that was going to leave or that had left. The person that pointed that out even provided screenshots. When Iname-same when Iname-same covered End of a Life during the 4th anniversary live, there were subtitles. So the subtitles were mainly included and were the main focus of the Twitter post. And Gura's parts were like, I'll keep waiting for you. I'll keep waiting for you. That part. And some other parts, but that's the main part I can remember right now. And that struck me as an Ame-same fan, bro. Oh my gosh. As if A Knight's Tale wasn't enough. Oh my gosh, Gonathan. What the heck? That's quick. If Gonathan's Tale wasn't enough for the sadness Ame been involved with. Dang. And oh my gosh, the speed of time flying by. I can just remember Enigmatic Recollection just happening like yesterday. Right, why am I cooking? Why am I cooking? Don't let me cook. Okay, I need a lot of puffer fishes because puffer fish is for now, the best fish in the game in terms of meals, because the puffer fish meal set by far is the best. It provides a variety it provides a variety of stat ups that are higher than some of the stat ups the other meals provide, and some are lower. But in puffer fish meal set's defense, it also provides other stat ups. It would be awesome if there was like a much more expensive version of pufferfish meal set, and it would also give you an additional revive. So basically just like setting you up similar to how Vampire Survivors sets you up if you complete their shop, because you can upgrade in the shop for revives. Yeah, I'm kinda expecting that, not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, also, actually, I'm streaming right now. I just realized. And usually when there's something like big going on in the holo side, I wouldn't stream. Aside from me wanting you guys to also watch their stream, I also watch it myself. And I think I really want to at least stream a couple of days this week. Just 2 days max. I mean 2 days minimum. Me drawing and me fishing. And the Tether stream got moved because I was busy yesterday. But yeah, I'm streaming right now because honestly I just want to. I don't know, just warming up and chilling. Oh wait, which crop do I have the least of? 371 carat. 371 carat. I'm running out of enhanced soil. There we go. But yeah, earlier I was watching Ame's stream where she was playing Elden Ring, and seeing the teammates also play with her during during Elden Ring, it looks so cute. It looks so awesome. Like just the teammates going ham at the boss while Ame supports. Also, this one teammate that like raided them, and then that teammate's name was Good Luck Ame. Good Luck Ame. I hope that the time would just stop. Where did the time go, bro? Real. Stream Chico Taco, real. I am not asking you nicely. See this? What Am is holding in her hands? That's what I'm gonna use against you. Just kidding. The fishing rod, I mean. Anyway, I already have a schedule planned for the next 2 weeks, but I feel like, oh, you know what? I most likely won't get the chance to talk about this in any other stream after this, so I'm just gonna quickly gloss over it. So, one of the main things that I've been trying to figure out with regards to streaming was scheduling it appropriately, because I don't want to stream when I have a lot of stuff I need to pass for school, but I also want to stream as much as I can, as long as I have energy. If I don't want to stream, then I most likely won't. Wait, what? Did I just see like, no, it was Ayame, right? I thought I saw like Watson Amelia watered some crops. I don't know, man. I'm growing halu. Oh, and wait, I'm just gonna change my own music. Wait. Where is my music? Okay, next. Oh, Rebellion. Oh, Rebellion. I remembered seeing Advent is gonna cover Shunkan Heartbeat, and that's so cool. Because Advent, I mean Reglos covered Rebellion, and I honestly enjoyed it, probably around as much as I enjoyed the original Rebellion. And now Shunkan Heartbeat, I also really like the original Shunkan Heartbeat, and now Advent's gonna cover it. From the songs Advent has put out for now, Rebellion and Sirens, I really like their dynamic actually. Their like harmony with each other, especially Nerissa. Nerissa's like high and low are so good. I am by no means a person that knows a lot about music. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. But I say that because I can't fully go in depth as to why I like their singing. But all I know is I like their singing. So I probably can't write a good reaction paper on it. And I just remembered the reaction paper because that was actually one of our previous activities that I had to rush passing yesterday. One of the reasons I didn't get to stream yesterday, because the reaction paper that the teacher wanted us to do had us follow a specific format, and that specific format that the teacher gave us was really long, extensive, and very descriptive. And luckily, the theme of our reaction paper was our favorite movie. I put in the same movie I always use whenever we have this sort of activity at school, which is The Little Prince. I like that movie very much, and that led me to reading the book actually. And I was surprised seeing the difference from the book to the movie. But it's not a difference that I'm angered with. I actually, it feels very connected, the book and the movie. The movie isn't supposed to act as a sequel or prequel or a rendition of the book, a movie version of the book, but it felt like an entire story on its own. Don't get me wrong, it was still The Little Prince. Just the way the story was told is different, but not different in a way that it ruins the original, or it ruins the view if you view it in the lenses of the original, which I like very much. And by the way, that's one of the stuff I pointed out in my reaction paper yesterday. I actually wrote 3 pages worth of reaction paper, and when Bash saw my work, he told me that why did it look short, and I told him that it was actually 3 pages because he thought it was only 2. Alright. I just realized now I should probably be saving some of my thoughts and ideas and voice. I should probably save those up because we still have an impromptu speech later. It's not even called impromptu speech because it's in Filipino. It's called something like biglaang something. Biglaang pananalumpati. There we go. Like, if you literally translate that, it means sudden speech or sudden telling of a speech. But don't trust me on that though. Filipino isn't my best language. Ironically, despite being Filipino, I know, I'm ashamed. 376 on wheat. Oh no, 375 on potatoes. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of potato related shorts in my YouTube recently. Dude, it keeps raining. It just stopped raining and then it rained again. What a day for ame, am I right? But anyway, let's buy this. How do I... Hello? Let me buy? Oh. Okay. What a day for ame, am I right? Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot. Anyway. Oh yeah, the potato shorts. I've been seeing a lot of potato related stuff on my shorts, specifically turning potatoes into tasty finger foods, tasty snacks like chips, fries, and I have no idea if other people have been getting a lot of those as well, because I have yet to ask my friends about this, but the stuff that I see in the potato related shorts looks so delicious, but I do not like cooking nor eating actually. It just looks cool. It looks delicious because obviously it's junk food. And well, in the line of junk food, it's basically chips and fries and all of these sorts. It's like that one video back then that I kept seeing, which was like teaching you every way you can cook an egg. And there were literally so much ways you can cook an egg. It was just like that, where I thought, this looks interesting. So apparently there's a lot of ways you can cook an egg. Okay. And as for the potatoes, I'm like, all of them do the exact same thing. But somehow, it's different. What? I've been fishing for so long now, I still have yet to get a golden fish. How many golden fishes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay. Please don't give me dupes. I'm gonna be sad. I will probably sell the dupe I get. Man, if the golden fish... I have an idea. What if you could use the golden fishes in meals? And... oh, wait. Okay, whoa. Okay, for 7 puffer fishes, okay, I'll take it. I'll take the effort. I have an idea. What if you could use the golden fishes on meals, and it could either do 2 things. The first one is it could improve the stats it gave you. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, okay, I have no idea how I managed to finish that that combo. But yeah, could do 2 things. The first one was it could increase the stats it gave you, or for the other meals that don't have stat ups, like the ones that will increase your likelihood of getting XP related items, Halu, or that one that gave you a revive. For those, it could probably also include other stuff as well. The revive, actually, you can also add another revive. So instead of it giving you 1 more revive, it could give you, I don't know, something like 3. Basically the equivalent of chicken's feather fully upgraded. And for the ones that increases item weight, the probability of you getting said items, it could also probably actually, I don't know what could be a good bonus for those foods. Do those meals even use fishes actually? These meals are one of the things that I have no backhand knowledge about, that I could just access at the back of my memory and remember. Pick up range, crit, haste, the best meal. This one as well. Oh no, it could probably automatically heal 100% of HP. About this, Gridling Precision. Here we go. Yeah, it uses a turtle. How about the other one? This uses a manta ray. Okay, this doesn't use any fishes. But you could also, if there was a way to get gold props, then you could probably also increase the percentage on this. Reverse drop twice as often. Also no fish, but you could probably bump it up to thrice or 2.5 times. Here we go. This also uses a turtle, also a squid, or actually 2 squids. This one as well, but this one doesn't use any fish. I don't know. He's creative enough. If he wants to implement that change, in, by all means. I will not take credit for that. That's just wishful thinking. Okay, 376 on wheat. No, wheat's at the top right. Recently, with the amount of stuff we had to do for school, I've been really fond of organizing documents, activities, and such in alphabetical order. Oh my gosh, what the? That was so sensitive. I already lost. Dang, okay. But recently I've been like very fond of just organizing my stuff alphabetically, and it's such a quality of life thing to do. But sometimes, funnily enough, I forget what I name my files and folders. So for instance, I'm trying to find something like what is it? I'm trying to find something like my literature review for our research, but I forget that I actually call it review of related literature. So it starts with an R instead of an L, so it appears later in the list, and sometimes that throws me off. Oh my gosh, quick search. Fishing. I looked at my OBS and then I admired my HoloLive Music Studio Bossa Nova and Jazz Mix again. There's actually something I was planning to do with that before the stream started, but I didn't get to do it because I was too eager to start the stream. I was supposed to show the stream this toggle I had on, so watch this. Actually, you know what, I'll just talk about it, because if I do the toggle it will reset the music, I think. But yeah, I made the toggle that if I turn on the music that's playing right now, the text on the upper left corner will also appear. Chill stream today. Yes, what a day for rain. Also, sort of like warming up for returning back to streaming, returning back to playing games. I'm not even sure if I can draw tomorrow. I do want to draw tomorrow. It's just that I'm not sure if I can. But I do already have a sketch of what I want to draw. And I've been also thinking about, do I really want to stream me drawing? Because I feel like coloring is more interesting to watch. I tried recording me drawing the sketch of what I'm going to be drawing tomorrow, and it's an hour long, and when I rewatched it, it was just me doing the strokes again and again, and then undoing it, and then drawing the curve again, the lines, and then undoing it again, and then that for a span of an hour. Which changed the schedule like 3 times SMH. I'm sorry. Tight IRL schedule as well. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but thank you for understanding. It's just difficult to organize what I do IRL and then also have my stream align with that, considering the fact that most of the stuff that happens IRL are sudden spurs of the moment, that if this happens at this time, okay. But as for the stream, I schedule it, so I'm trying to plan what's gonna happen within the week in hopes that my streaming schedule doesn't change. But yeah, sometimes stuff do come up IRL, so I have to reschedule. But so far, actually, this is interesting. So far in my scheduling, I think I've only rescheduled once before that had school as the cause for why I rescheduled. Most of the times it's just personal stuff. So what are you gonna do with the challenge? Oh boy, I will probably put that off. I don't know. I have something prepared next week. And most of the stuff I have prepared for next week are HoloCure related. So I hope that compensates for the lack of challenge beating. Because I cannot. Most of my energy, I actually talk about this with my friends. Wait. I actually talk about this with my friends, like the challenge I do. Oh my god, it's raining again. But where when I stream me doing the HoloCure challenge, I talked to this about my friends that it feels like torture. Because I always have the expectation that there are two scenarios. Either I expect that I can beat the challenge in that stream, but when I don't beat the challenge, that makes me sad. But when I expect I don't beat but if I expect that I won't beat the challenge that stream, then what's the point of me streaming? So that's the dichotomy of it, basically. You still have 1 month unless you want to suffer in stage 4 hard. Oh, don't remind me, please. Aside from that, there's also a chow mechanic now, like the tournament with the Coliseum with the fans, please. Oh my gosh, I've been through that before I even started streaming, before I even made this YouTube channel. Just me when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, not again, please. But I will try it. And honestly, stage 4 hard. Stage 4? What do you mean? It's not hard yet. There's still gonna be a stage 4 hard. Come on. But yeah, I guess I'll see. If it does come out around November, whenever in November, like early, mid, or late November, I still have the last 2 weeks of October because I already have a lot of stuff planned for the first 2 weeks of October, which is from October 1st to like October wait, let me count. 8 5 6 7 8 from October 1st to wait, what? 8 what? 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, I already have some stuff planned from October 1 to October 12, and most of them were plans I already thought about before this year even started. Yeah. So I really don't wanna not do those plans that I have been planning since last year. But in compensation, I do have the last 2 weeks of October open, or I have no idea what I can do. But yeah, the first 2 weeks of October are the only 2 weeks I have planned for now. The last 2 weeks will probably spur of the moment ideas, but I'll still make a schedule. Kay said it's like late October, early November. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Kay said something like they probably for now, they probably have to push it to November because some stuff came up with their real life obligations, like not just with Kay but also with the dev team. And what's up, Ollie behind Ame? Just wangi. Oh man. Hello, Sana. Oh my gosh. I also saw someone on Twitter point out like the similarity of the thumbnail of Chikutaku and Aster Girl, where they both had whoa. Okay, there we go. The side scroll is throwing me off. Anyway, for the comparison I saw on Twitter was like both Sana and Ame had dog-like companions with them in the thumbnail, and both were like, I forgot. That's the that's the only thing I remember. But yeah, I kind of forgot how to stream, honestly. Well, not really, just the requirements to start my stream, because right now my throat is starting to feel dry, and I forgot that when streaming I should have water prepared, and for this stream I have no water prepared. 385 on onion, 379 on corn. Okay, corn. Okay, we lost a lot of members this year. Yeah. Even Achan, though not a member, is still basically a member. And Achan was actually one of the reasons I started learning Japanese. I also said that on Twitter, where I really respected Achan just for being someone that that, whether it be jokingly or real, because most likely it is real, that overtimed every time. And the conclusion to that joke from the holograph, Achan not having to overtime in her final holograph, also her finishing early, in fact, was a very nice conclusion. I wish like Holo would also give Ame her well-deserved holograph, but if not, that's okay. Ame doko, ame koko, in our kokoro, in our hearts. Till next time. But no, enough of that sappy talk. Ame is still here, and I'm looking forward to what more content she has. And actually, one of those contents is actually playing right now because she's also streaming. I just have to probably just get this stuff out of my chest for the meantime, so just a casual stream, just a casual chill stream. And hopefully this can most likely no, who am I kidding? This won't bring me back to my like tip top whoa my tip top ideal streaming condition, because it is still sad. No, what the heck, why is it always going to sappy? Quick, think of something not sappy. I don't know, Advent and Regloss. No, Regloss actually. Regloss is 3D debut. I'm like a free promotion person for Holo at this point, just me fanboying. Actually, there was this one time, like the second to last day before Holo GTA ended, I was considering of of making an alt account on Twitter that would just be focused on fanboying about Holo stuff on Twitter. But I held off on that idea because for some reason I felt that would be weird. But when I brought the idea to my friends, they were like, yeah, sure, you should definitely make another Twitter account just to post your your antics, your inner your inner Holo fan. And with that, I now actually started reconsidering it again, so I might actually make that on Saturday or in Sunday. I don't know. But I still, oh, hello Kiara. But I still want to, what was I gonna say? The hot Phoenix lady distracted me. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, there we go. But I still want to like do some fanboying on my main account, just variety. I feel like the main thing that's conflicting me right now, that's making me conflicted about making a sub account, is I still want to have some posts on my main Twitter account focused on like just fanboying. Alright, I thought I can now fix my sleep schedule after Ian Recon. I saw the announcement of for Hology Day. I was like, oh. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I had to endure not only watching the other members' archives that were almost always 6 hours long. I still haven't seen an archive that wasn't 6 hours long. But I also had to endure the fact that I had to watch them until late at night, very late at night, and then wake up early to get ready for school and do some schoolwork. But yeah, I'm not complaining though. The ending was peak. Have you already watched it? The ending? The absolute kitsunema? The absolute Dr. Fubuki cinema? I almost said swinema. That's for Suisse. The fan arts from Fubuki's performance during the last day. What was that? I think Hyde from Twitter put it the best. Put it in the best way possible. He said something like, I don't know anymore if I'm watching K-drama, J-drama, telenovela, Hollywood, or telenovela. Ah yes, the Red Wedding. Yes. Oh my gosh, bro. And also looking at it from kind of this perspective, where Fubuki just pulling out the knife. Peak cinema. I held up my hands real quickly. I keep doing that. Like I just held up my hands from my keyboard to signify peak cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh my gosh. I also saw this one funny clip of Ina just going ham at it during the last day, just throwing grenades all over. enough being a doctor. Time to throw grenades. She just threw a grenade at the middle of the road. I don't know if I'm watching GTA or an actual movie at that moment. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Whether you understand JP, a bit of it, or none at all, just from the tense and the emotion. Oh my gosh. Kanata whipping out the gun to shoot Fubuki in the head. Crazy. Other than that, another thing that I was really interested as well in watching was the car chase scenes, like the one with was it Biju? Biju like in a car chase with another member. I can't remember, but that was also awesome. I only knew of it because of Ina arriving at the spot as well to heal the police officer, which I do think was Biju. Another thing was when Towa was sniping from the roof. There are a lot of clips featuring a lot of moments. And meanwhile, me watching Ina stream live, she even said it herself, the chillest POV among all of the POVs. Oh, also another Ame memory recently from the HoloGTA where she got ran over by Pekora. And then later that stream, Ame said something like she thought the NPC car was gonna run over her, but she then followed that statement up saying only crazy people would run her over. Which I found funny because Pekora was the only person that ran Ame over. One of my favorites, still Iroha casually blowing on. Oh yeah, that too. Her landing the helicopter. I got to saw it from Iroha's perspective as well as the others' perspective. The ones that went to check up on what was happening. Like the helicopter dropping down, hitting the car, and then the car exploding, and then making the other cars also damage and prime for explosion, and then causing a chain reaction from there on. And speaking of Iroha, actually, I also saw this one tidbit of clip where Iroha had to arrest Suisei, Iroha, strongest Hoshiyomi. Strongest Hoshiyomi, but weak to Suisei. Still weak to Suisei nonetheless. That was so funny, like Suisei begging Iroha, being all cutesy, trying to tell Iroha to not take her because she's her Oshi. And then Suisei is singing Stellar Stellar while Iroha was like, stop please. Stop please, someone help me. I only saw a clip of that in JP Twitter. Luckily it was simple enough that I can understand it to some extent. I love that part. Iroha, the sanest and strongest Hoshiyomi. Sanest does a lot of heavy working, by the way. That one time Iroha changed her schedule completely just to watch Suisei's concert. That was also one of the things I liked. And you know what? Honestly, I understand. I feel like in Gen 0, all of them I put to such high regards, such high respects. But I feel like if in terms of hardworking and... Oh my gosh, whoops, that was easy. But I lost. I think the most like member in Gen 0 that I look up to is Sora and Suisei. So I understand. Me when the blondies. Just gonna harvest these up real quick, and I'm looking at the time right now and my clock is actually not correct right now. I cannot remember the delay of my clock. Oh, if only there was a pocket watch from a certain detective I can use. Anyway, I might probably take just go grab some water after I plant these. I don't know. Let's see, after I plant this, if I'm lazy or not. Then we'll see. Oh, search again. Alright. Me searching is always something I observe, because whenever I'm in school, I do this pose where it looks like I'm basically laying on my back. I'm basically sleeping. Wait, 380? Yeah, 380 on green beans. where I'm basically laying on my back from how much my body is inclined whenever I'm sitting at the chair. And then sometimes my body yearns for that movement, so I readjust my body. I sit up straight and then crack my backbones, and then sometimes it would just be very loud, very loud, to the point that even my friends that are close to me in class say like, "What the heck was that, Jay?" Just grab the water and hydrate as a mage. I once talked for 6 hours straight without hydrating. And after that, I can't speak for the next. Oh, dang. Okay, wait. Okay, thank you. You too, the Prime. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna grab mine. Grab yours. What happened here? Anyways, I'm back. I have successfully grabbed the water, the Mizu, and now back to fishing for fishes in the water. And while drinking the water, I had this realization that, you know what, I miss this. I miss this where I'm just streaming, I'm just commentating, and then occasionally I drink water. The thought of me just sitting here playing games, sometimes drawing, and then talking, and then drinking water, that's, I don't know, that feels so calming to me. But I don't know, I have yet to play a horror game. Maybe that might change my perspective. But no, what I'm saying is, like, I miss just sitting here and not doing schoolwork. I guess that's that's way more clear. It's a way more clear way of saying what I meant to say. And you know what, let's sit with Gura. There we go. Nice catch. No. Yes, you finally remembered that HoloCure is not stage 3 hard with Kyle. What? You can play stage 3 hard with other characters other than Kaela? Whoa. No, I'm just kidding. Of course you can. You can play it with like Kaela, Kowalskia, Adultsikia, that blonde blacksmith lady from Holo ID. Yeah, you can play it with a multitude of characters. Okay, what crop next? It just keeps raining, huh? Okay, 382 on strawberry. Oh, I actually wanted to tell this to my friends, but I have yet to tell them because I have no idea if I should even tell to them. I guess I could tell them because I'm gonna tell stream anyway, and honestly, no harm will be done, and I'm proud of this achievement. I just reached 100 days of. I just reached 100 day streak of using Duolingo. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Of learning JP. And I guess that's one step. That's one step into finally achieving my goal, thanks to HN and the others. But to be fair, to be fair to myself, not to the benefit of the doubt, to be fair to myself, I actually have already learned Japanese way back before, during the pandemic, actually. Around the time I started watching, no, around before the time I started watching Myth, I already thought about learning Japanese, because I obviously, like the not normie I am, I watch anime, but I don't usually watch anime. But whenever I do watch anime, there are sometimes where I'd be interested to compare it to the original source material. So I look up the manga of the anime I'm watching, and then I try reading it. But there were times where the animes that I wanted to read their manga, they didn't have English translations for the manga. So I had to rely on just believe it or not, I just had to rely on the implemented Google Translate on websites to translate it, because sometimes they were actually typed, but sometimes they aren't, because usually the manga pages online were just pictures with Japanese characters on them. So I had no idea how I can read them aside from just using Google Lens. But if I had to go out of my way and use Google Lens every time I would just read a single text bubble, I thought to myself back then, well, might as well learn JP. Like, okay, there we go. Because like, am I really gonna go the effort for every time I have this urge to read a Japanese only manga, just to whip out my phone and then put it against my other phone so I can Google Lens what I'm reading? I thought it's probably more efficient to just learn JP. That and me obtaining just the general ability to read Japanese. So I started learning Japanese when I was younger. So I would usually do it every night until I lost all of my hearts. And whenever I lost my hearts, and then I'd stop. And I'd do it again the next day. Oh, whoops. And that was also during the time there wasn't really any school anyway. So I didn't have a lot of stuff to do. That's one of the reasons why I got into learning Japanese. I'm still procrastinating on learning JP. No, learn with me, the Prime. Come on. You two can have 100-day streak. But yeah, I eventually stopped learning JP back then when I was younger during the pandemic, because it got to the point where like it felt like, no, I was really arrogant back then. One of the main reasons I stopped learning Japanese was because like, oh, this is so easy, this is too easy, I can basically just translate these words and then learn from that and yada yada whatever. So I stopped because I grew bored of it. ESL is already a doozy enough for me. Well, it's kinda the opposite for me. I'm also ESL, English Second Language, and my main language is actually Filipino. But originally, I only knew Filipino, obviously, and I stuck to Filipino for a hefty amount of time because I just refused to learn English. But around the time I started learning English, around the time I also watched cartoon English cartoon, Western cartoon. I grew to it. I really like the characters, and thanks to that, I started also embracing English. And then after that, I wanted to improve my English bit by bit, because I also realized when I was young that I had an affinity for math and science, and seeing as math and science are mainly focused on the English language, I just learned English. And from there on, here I am, speaking in English in most of my streams. Usually, code switching between English and Filipino when I'm with friends. Even my friends are sometimes English speaking, even though they're also Filipinos. And yeah, Bash, Zoomer, and Rick, I just doxed the three of you. You're all Filipinos. But yeah, the reason I went back to learning JP, on the other hand, is when I started knowing about HoloLive, actually, I saw that there were JP members, that they were so endearing, they were so charismatic, they were everything good. sweet spice and everything nice. And then when I saw these like clips of people translating what the JP members had to say, I saw just how nice of people they actually were. And I thought it's such a shame that I can't appreciate that as much, because I don't understand Japanese. I couldn't understand what they were saying from my perspective. I still had to rely on clips. So from that, I started relearning Japanese, and then I stopped, and then here I am with my 100 streak. And the main reason as to what pushed me to relearn Japanese was Achan. I initially thought Achan was a JP only member. Well, she isn't a member, but come on, let's face it, she's a member. But yeah, one of the main reasons was Achan. I saw like clips of Achan speaking English, and I was impressed. I was like, oh, I thought English and Japanese were like two sides of a coin. They could never meet. They're like, if you know one, then you'd probably have a hard time making both faces meet. Though it is possible, I just thought it was really difficult. But thanks to Achan, I saw like, dang, so it is possible. So I started learning. And actually, the Japanese that I learned back then during the pandemic actually helped me out this time when I'm relearning Japanese, because some of the terms, some of the words and sentence conventions stuck to me, and that inspired me even more to pursue actually learning JP, because I knew that I actually learned something during the pandemic. If HoloCure is releasing at the time that Kay said, I might not be playing HoloCure. Oh, why? Oh yeah, Clippers is a blessing to us. Yes. Very thankful to Clippers as always. So big ups, big respects to the Clippers that keep on clipping. And I especially would endorse Kazuki Kazuki channel right now, the Ame Clipper. I really enjoy their clips, so have a check at them if you want. 385 on onion. We are 2 crops close to reaching 400 on every crop we have. A lot of game updated on that time for the holiday. Oh, event. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, this is so sad that I'm not as updated anymore. Hello Aqua, bye Aqua. This is so sad that I'm not as updated anymore with the gaming scene. I did not expect that the last year of my year in high school would be this demanding in attention. And not to mention the fact that we have to make a research. If I had to make a research on my own, I would probably not complain as much. I already did a lot of researches before, so making another one would be no different. But usually in school, we're required to do researches as a group. So now I'm also bundled up with some of my classmates that don't know as much as me, which I find that I don't look down upon them. As a matter of fact, I look at them with a smile, because I used to remember the time when I was like that as well. And this time, as opposed to them learning on their own, I'm teaching them from what I know. That's awesome. But that does come with its downside, it being very consuming of my attention. So one of also the reasons why streaming is difficult, because I need to be attentive on the questions that my group mates ask me. Like for example, yesterday as well as today, actually, some of my group mates were asking me how to compose a certain part of the research paper. They needed help with it, both in understanding it and just the general structure of that part. So I helped them with it. Funny of you to think JP and Ian language is two sides of a coin when Fuamoko, Iris, Kiwawa, and Ted, etc. exist. No, I mean, it is possible. For example, if you... Okay, that analogy was probably bad. But no, what I'm... Oh my gosh, I dug myself a hole. No, what I'm talking about is... I once thought that JP and Ian were like two distant lands from each other that was very hard to bridge together. So it is not impossible. It is, a matter of fact, possible. It's just very hard. Plus, what do you mean, the Prime? I'm pretty sure Iris is Holo JP. Just kidding. As well as Anya. There we go. Oh my gosh! No, oh my gosh! My YouTube just auto-played into playing Ame's version of Violet. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I guess the general point that I'm trying to get across with the dichotomy of my process, my journey in learning Ian and JP, was learning Ian felt natural thanks to me being exposed to Western media from a very early stage, so I can just adapt and sort of brute force myself into learning the language. But as for JP, now that I'm older, most of the knowledge that are stuck in my head can't make room for just brute forcing myself into learning JP. But luckily, the idea of still having content and media to consume is very helping, and that's from Holo. So thankfully we have cover. We have Holo JP, also Holo Stars. I do appreciate watching them from time to time. They're very they're very goofy and chaotic. They remind me of me and my friends, which I love very much. It's like me trying to imagine what me and my friends would be like in the future, just a couple of goofballs. Oh my gosh, I really wanna sing along with the Violet that's playing in my headphones right now, Ame and Ina. but I won't. I won't burst out your eardrums today. A time of horror games will probably come first before I start having the confidence to sing on stream. I just got that thought just went inside my head. That's so random, by the way. I'm sorry. But recently, the reason I talked about singing just now is recently Zoomer and Rick actually auditioned for choir, for something singing related, and from that prompted us four, me, Bash, Zoom, Rick, and Rick, to sing some songs whenever we're around each other. First of all, just for fun, and second of all, to also train the two, for them to practice. Also, I have a new phone now, so I can stay here without battery screaming in 7 it's 7 different languages. Bro just called me poor and illiterate in 7 languages. I did not know that you were what's it called? Multilingual. What's e-office skill called? Okay, tomato. Our last 300 scrap. Don't worry. I too shall obtain a new brick of electronics, a brick composed of electronics around the time of December. And once I do obtain that brick of electronics, I can probably start incorporating hand cams into my stream. Because sometimes my hands are very expressive, especially if it's a calm and not too demanding type of game. Oh my god. I didn't mean to call you poor, but damn, I guess I did. Very funny. Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. No hard feelings. Just joking with you. But yeah, I'm not even the kind of person anyway to be interested on phones. I've just been interested in phones quite recently, actually, because my phone is, I think, 6 years old now, and I'm pretty sure in the world of phone longevity, that's decently old. Like, my friends' phones are now around like just 1 to 2 years old. Well, aside from Rick's. Oh. But yeah, what the heck was that? For one axolotl, okay. But yeah, I never took interests in buying new phones. As long as it works, I'm okay with it. But see, that's where the interest in phones started coming from. My phone is hanging on life support right now. That's why I want a new one. And the new phone that I want isn't even like top notch or anything good going after it. It's just a phone. Though it is an improvement on my current phone, it's just poor replacement, honestly. I don't even take pictures. Yeah, I don't play games too, I just realized. I also don't play games on my phone. I do sometimes, like Delivering Hope. Oh, I should probably play Delivering Hope sometime. I enjoy that game very much. And sometimes I play Delivering Hope on my phone. But aside from playing Delivering Hope and using my phone to message and just brain rot on Twitter, other than that, I don't use my phone for any other purpose, because I already have my computer and I really don't have anyone to use my phone with. Like, most of my classmates, like, use their phones frequently because they play games with their friends on their phone, or like use social media on their phone. But for me, it feels like I kinda don't need to do that anyway, because first of all, I only have 4 very close IRL friends, and other than that, that's about it. We play in person as well, so we don't rely too much on technology to play, because usually we just hang out outside, like go to different places. Recently, joyriding. And after joyriding, like, we play card games. And whenever I want to play games or like use technology and brain rot on Twitter, I just go to my computer. And I can't even use my phone in class anyway, so there's that. I still haven't caught a golden fish despite having like 20M coins. No. If only there was like a trading mechanism. I could spare a few for you. Yeah. It's alright, I don't even sell mine. I'm the type of person that just likes keeping like special stuff and not actually use them the way they're intended to. Like, there are some RPG games where I'm a hoarder. There we go. I said it outright. I'm a hoarder. I hoard stuff, and then and then they're intended for this certain use, but I look at it as it's a very special item or weapon, so I won't use it. I'll try figuring out a different way on how I can tackle the like puzzle or enemy. Mind you, it took me like 670 plus combo. Oh, 6 or 70 plus combo to get an axolotl for the achievement. Dang. Luck is never on my side, SMH. No. How about the like quest you were doing 2 weeks ago when I was doing the HoloCure challenge? How about that? How'd that go? I should probably not ask that question. That might be too painful to answer. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. I only have a couple more minutes I could play. I could fish. Let's probably finish this combo, and then I'll probably have to sign off because I have to tend to my school stuff, sadly. Man, earlier I said I wanted to try I wanted to play a stage. I wanted to finish a stage. One game of one stage mode. Just whatever stage, probably just stage 1 hard. Because I honestly miss playing on the other maps. And I also wanted to playtest some gimmicks with Ame. Maybe I can come up with a grand gimmick I can post a video on about Ame, also as thanks and tribute to Ame, because that's what I do best. Playing HoloCure. Well, at least recently. Back then I also used to play other games. Which reminded me, one of my current goals before the year ends, or even if the year ends, one of my early 2025 goals would be to get my hands on a capture card, because I have a Switch and I've been wanting so much to be able to stream me playing the Switch. And also I have an Overcooked in the Switch, and if I do get to have a capture card, oh boy, are we in for my cooking again. Don't worry, I'm done with that. Got into a party where someone uses like 200 bounties. That's crazy. Oh, whoa, I was wiping I was wiping off my hair in my face. That's actually something interesting I have yet to talk about. It's I actually have never talked about this, I think. And the only way you could probably infer this knowledge is if you took a good look at my channel profile picture. And that is the fact that I actually have long hair. Well, long for the average guy you see, for the average male. And in school, there's a rule that says that males cannot have too long of hair, because honestly I don't even know what the school's justification for that rule is, and honestly, in my opinion, that rule is bananas. That rule is whack. But yeah, I don't follow that rule. That's one of the few school rules that I don't follow. So I keep my hair long, and teachers have been telling me to cut my hair for quite some time now, but I honestly don't care. I still have my hair very long. I just get my hair to be braided by my mom, so it's cleaner to look at. So at least it's not distracting for other students. Bounty make the spawn rate to 100%. Dang. Okay, so all the effort, all the probability gotcha basically removed. That's awesome. I like those kinds of... Oh my god. Oops. Okay, that doesn't count. I'm gonna go for another combo. But yeah, I love those kinds of mechanics where like it removes the probability, or at least it increases the chances of something. That's why I really also appreciate crit builds in HoloCure. But with that being said, I have yet to make a fully dedicated crit build. You're wondering why I don't use it myself? Yeah? Why? Oh, wait, if I can take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess, and you probably have it... Two things. You probably have it stored for some other probability thing where it has a low percentage of something happening. Or you don't have any. So yeah, what's the reason? Right. This arrows. Oh, these are... Oh, what the heck? Okay. One last one. One single bounty, one time use, costs $4. You can see where it's going. Oh, I did not take into consideration that real life money was involved. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, I see. I'm broke, gang, in Holo and everywhere else, so I don't really use IRL money anyway. Oh, but yeah, dang, that's painful. And with that being said, then that guy must have had $800. What the? That guy's loaded. I mean, you can get one bounty for free every 3 weeks. What is that rate, honestly? One bounty for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is basically a month, bro. Meaning in a year, you're getting around a little over 12 bounties. To get around 50, that's almost 4 years. About as long as Myth has been here. Yeah, all of these arrows have me wanting to play a rhythm game again soon. But so far, I have yet to find other rhythm games. Oh, you know what? Let's probably finish the stream off with me taking the carrots and replanting something more. Sup, Raina? Okay. 406 on rice. Yeah, 406 on rice. Hey, Ina sanity. Alright, after I plant this, I'm probably gonna dip. I still have to attend school because now is our completion week because our midterm week got moved to next week. Anyway, that's it. 07, thank you all so much for visiting the stream, especially to you, the Prime, always sticking out in the chat for me. And as for this stream, that's it. We've fished quite a lot of fishes, but no golden. So thank you for visiting. Oh, Gura. I'm doing an outro. Okay, bye-bye. But yeah, as for this stream, let's not leave on a sad note, shall we? Bye-bye, and go watch Ame streams. Bye-bye. Coin farming stream when? Oh, expect it, the Prime. Expect it near next week. So with that being said, see you again sometime. I forgot my outro. Bye-bye. Thank you. Take care. Just all of the usual stuff. Bye. School.